Hello, this is Andy of hoboontheroad.com in Thailand. Today I'm going to try to explain my, I don't know what you want to call it, maybe hotel cooking kit. This is everything I use to cook in the room. It's been quite a task to try to have it all in one spot with enough light and everything. What I'm going to do is basically explain there's like two different ways I use to cook in a room. I use a hot plate. This hot plate can also heat the room in cold places like Tibet. I bought this for 230 baht in Thailand. It's a little bit difficult to find it in these countries, but you almost always can find one. They're 230 baht. That's about $5. Here's what I use to cook with for my alcohol cooker. I'll open this up in a minute to show you how the whole thing works. These are Ziploc bags. This is what I call a rug, but it's just a very cheap nylon towel that dries real quick. I use it to clean the floor and sweep the floor, strangely. Pair of pliers that needle nose pliers that I use to sometimes pick up hot items, but I had to accumulate these all in one spot because these are really normally in my tool kit. This little plastic thing right here has laundry soap that I use to clean my dishes with. I cannot carry liquid soap because it will leak in the bag and cause problems, maybe for my computer or camera. Here's stuff that I've accumulated here. Here's actually something I'm using as a cup right now. It had a pull top thing where you pulled the top off of it, and it was a can of corn. I cooked it, then I ate the corn, then I used the can for a cup. Toilet paper is basically what I use to dry things with. Here's some really bad alcohol. This is 70% alcohol. I've been trying to do this tip on alcohol cooking for a while, but I haven't been able to find anything above 70% in Thailand. Oh yeah, here is a rubber plastic stop. Real great to plug up the sinks. Most sinks don't have any way to fill up with water. Here's my extension cord with about 3 meters of wire on it. Notice that this has both the the European type round plug plus the slotted American plug. You can take either type in case I suppose my electrical cooker has a different plug on it or something. I have all sorts of adapters for doing it. What I'm going to do now is I just opened up my cooking kit. I'll try to show this today. I think most people know how to cook with a electric cooker. Oh yeah, I forget. This rug is here. I use this or this towel over here to stand on when I plug in the electric cookers. You have to be very careful because you can create a ground and get a great shock, especially if you're walking around barefoot. Highly recommend you put on some shoes, sandals, gloves, piece of cloth in your hand, anything to keep your hands from touching all this stuff when you plug it in. I'm on the 6th floor. There's really not a big problem up here, but if you're on the 1st floor in some kind of earthen type building, you can get shocked. Okay, this is my for cleaning right here. This is just a Brillo pad. This is also a thing I bought in Africa for cleaning. This is my knife I use to cut up everything. Mostly, I can cut up a pineapple because it's big. Notice how I cut off the top of it so that it doesn't. I have 2 plates I bought in Guatemala that are plastic that will not break in the thing. You have a real problem here with stuff breaking. I have 2 of these because normally if you're eating with a lot of people, you have 2 people. I have these plastic 1.5 liter containers which I use to boil water with. If I want to purify some water, I put that in this thing, and then I have 3 of them so that I can have plenty of water if I just want to boil water to purify it. Okay, still getting into my kit. This is my normal cooking thing. This is a tuna can that's upside down. This is what I don't know, I guess you call it a Tanglia cooker. Here's my potato peeler or carrot peeler or whatever to take off the outside of a lot of vegetables and fruits. On the outside of vegetables and fruits, they grow them in, cow manure or animal excrement, and what happens, that has E. coli, so you really should clean off the stuff. I also use this, and I fill it up with water. I boil it with this thing, and then I turn around and put some chlorine in it to purify it. Then I'll put my vegetables in there to allow it to soak for a while so it kills off most of the bacteria. This is my spatula. I carry this all the time, even if I was going to a hostel, because strange as it sounds, these hostels have kitchens, but they won't have a spatula. So I've cut this off too so it'll fit into this thing. Everything sharp like this needs to fit inside something else, because if you don't, it'll cut the side of your bag. Okay, this is just an adapter I put in there. This is I don't think I can open this one hand. These are little P-something can openers. They're really good, Army surplus type stuff. Go to Army place, they'll have it. Notice they do rust. This isn't good, but they open up a can of about anything real easy. I'm going to shut this down so I can open up this